So please open your webcam so that I can easily see you. Okay. Hi, Julius. Hi, Zixing. Hi, Stanley. Ding. Hi, Sharifa. Okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for like maybe the rest of you to to get ready and then open your camera as well. Okay. So have you guys taken your dinner? Standard first question, lah, right? Okay. All okay, all good, Okay, so if like you haven't taken your dinner, right? Maybe like you just rush home from your appointments or whatsoever. You can just go and grab some, a cup of Milo and then just to get ready. Okay. Hi, nice to meet everyone. So I'm gonna give it 1 more minute for standard Malaysians that always on time to arrive lah. Okay. Then after that, after 8:05, we just start on point. We do not want to, let's be fair to everyone that is on time. All right. Okay, I still seeing people coming in. So for those of you who are still shy, do not dare to open your camera. Don't worry, just open your camera. It's not that everyone else is going to look at you; they're going to look at me anyway. So don't have to worry so much. All right. Okay, I'd like to ask you guys one question right before we begin. So how many of you have actually started using the FinPort app? If you have, yes, okay, because the poll somehow or rather, because when Yoon when Yoon logged in, right, he also logged in using the same account. So basically, I'm not able to see the poll results anymore. Okay, so I want to ask you guys, how many of you have actually started using the app? If you have, say yes. If you have not, say no. If you have not received the access, say no access. Okay? Can you put it inside the meeting chat so that I can see what's going on? How come everyone no access one? Okay. Wow. So everyone do not get the access yet, is it? Don't have Oh, you okay. Okay, so we have Genie 1. The rest of you? No access also. Did you all came for the soft launch back, I think like almost 3 weeks ago? Did you all came for the soft? Oh no. Okay, so it's the first time you guys hearing about this. No wonder. Okay. I see. Okay. So wait, let me do this first. Okay. Where is the where is the wait, one moment. Okay, found it. Okay, let me open this and see first, see whether if this works. If this works, then I'm gonna send this link to you guys. Right? Okay, this works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm only told to download Noisy. I see. Okay. So I have just sent in a link inside the Zoom chat. You can click into it. For those of you who have not get your access, okay, like have not, I really haven't received the email yet, right? Just click into it, put in your details, okay. Then tomorrow after we filter, we will create the access and then send it to you guys, okay. For those of you who have actually received the access but have not open it, okay, have not start using it, don't have to fill it in because it will be duplicated. So you just have to find back your access, the email that states, okay, this is your access. Then you go and log in using it. All right. So once you have done keying in, okay, give me a number 1 to show that we are good to go. Okay. Today we're going to go in a bit more specific. Okay, a bit more specific into the system. For those of you who have not have the access, don't worry about it. You just follow us. Okay, just follow. And if you have any questions in between, right, you can just let me know. Okay. So yes, all right. I'm gonna wait for the rest of you who have just keyed in. So for those of you who just recently registered into IIM or even just recently attended the 3 days course, right? Don't worry as well. Just key it in. Okay. Right after that, we'll basically create the access and then send it to all of you. Okay. So I'm seeing most of you have already done registering your name inside. Okay, I'll give it 2 more minutes. Okay, I'll give it 2 more minutes and then we begin. Okay? If you notice, I'm talking a bit slower because I noticed before this, I was doing another training for the Mandarin class, right? And if I speak too fast, if I speak too fast, they will not understand. So I'm gonna just go a bit slower. All right. Then if you feel that I'm talking too slow, right, you can just let me know inside the meeting chat as well. Okay. If I'm talking too fast, okay, also please let me know inside the meeting chat so I can slow down a little bit. All right. My voice nice and clear. Okay, nice and clear, right? Don't have like no you don't have the feeling like your Jaden's voice. I feel like slapping him. Don't have, okay. So it's nice and clear. Okay, good. All right. Let me take a sip of water here first. Okay. I'm just gonna give it 1 more minute. Okay, at 8:10, we're gonna officially begin. So don't worry as we go along in the training, right? I would actually encourage you anywhere you start only, right? Just type in inside the meeting chat. Anywhere you feel lost already, just type in inside the meeting chat so that I know that you are lost there. Okay? You don't go until the end. Then you started asking, hey, that one previously when you talk about the family members, then I also don't know what you're talking about already. Okay? So whenever you have anything, it's either you show me your blur face or you just put it inside the meeting chat, then we can go through it together. Okay, so I'll go slowly part by part, all right? So for those of you who just came in, if you have not received the access, okay, if you have not received the access for the FinPort app, okay, please, okay, register inside here. If you have received the access, you can just log in and as usual lah. If you have received the access but you have not logged in, after today, please go in and use, okay? Because KT has given the privilege, to give everyone to use for free for like 6 months, all right? So just start using it, get used to it first, right? Okay, I believe some of you are masterminders. Okay, some of you are attending the Sentinel Mastermind. So if you're registering over there, right, okay, please also clarify that you are mastermind because your access will be different. Okay, today I'm going to show you. Today I'm going to show everyone the standard access that everyone should be getting. Okay, so before we begin, let me do a quick introduction about myself. Actually, how many of you here already know me? If you know me, you give me a yes. If you don't know who am I, give me a no. Then let's see inside the meeting chat. Okay, I think most of you don't know me lah. Link my on, you know me. Okay, all right. So yeah, it's a good thing that those you guys don't know me yet. Okay. Oh really? Yeah, I need to see your face then I can remember. Okay, all right. Okay, now, which is good. Okay, so if you don't know me, for those of you who knows me a bit, okay, then today you get to know me more. If for those of you who don't know me, today you get to know me lah. All right. So, okay, let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen? You can see my screen. Just nod your head inside. Then I can see you guys. All right. Okay, can see my screen. Okay, I see you guys nodding. Thank you so much for nodding. Okay, I'm just going to keep things simple. Okay, tonight we're going to learn about how to use the app. Okay, so basically the app is actually the extension. No, basically the Changi version of the Excel lah. So the Excel have already stopped the enhancement or stop the upgrades already, because whenever there's an upgrade inside the Excel, right, you guys cannot enjoy the upgrade unless you all actually know about it. So if you are using the app, anything updated inside the app, you can continuously use it. So it's a lot easier to track as well. Okay, so before we begin, allow me to do a quick introduction of myself. Right, so my name is Jaden Lee. Okay, so you can call me Jaden. If you have any issues with the system, okay, you can just go into the email right below, tech.finport.com@gmail.com, or the contact number as below right there. All right. So I'm the product manager for FinPort app, and I'm a graduate from actuarial science. Okay. So a little bit more about myself. I graduated in 2014 actuarial science, and when I graduated, right, I really want to tell this story is because please allow me to tell this story because I would say that the way KT is doing FAR really changed my perspective towards the insurance industry. So I studied actuarial science. You guys know what actuarial science do, right? Okay, we are the one behind calculating the mortality rates the insurance and so on and so forth, and also risk management, right? Okay, and when I graduated, okay, I'm not one of the hebat people that managed to become an actuary. And when I graduated, 80% of us, okay, the normal people the normal people graduated, we did not become actuary, okay? And I personally, I hated insurance agents, okay? I personally hated insurance agents because not you guys lah. You guys are different. I love you guys, so it's different, all right? So back then, okay? So back then it's because a lot of my friends, not just my friends, the seniors when they graduated first, right? They become agents and then they come and bug me, selling a lot of different things that I know that I wouldn't buy, okay? And something happened as well when cause I bought a medical card, okay, and I wanted to go and do, cause you can hear my sinus sound, right? My sinus sound. Okay, I wanted to go and do surgery for my sinusitis one. Okay, and then when I tried to get the guarantee letter, the hospital said cannot. Okay, because apparently I did not disclose about back then long time ago the rhinosinusitis. Okay, so apparently the agent did not disclose it, and therefore I couldn't claim when I needed the most. So I had a very bad perception towards agents already lah. Okay, and whenever my friends that ajak me out, right, when I know that the agent, I know Facebook Facebook or Friendster whatsoever, right, you know that they're insurance agent, right? I wouldn't even say yes to go and meet them. Okay, even for a Yamcha session, I wouldn't even say yes. And basically, yeah, that's what happened until back in 2016. 2016 or 2017 like that lah. Until I met KT. I met KT during a talk in my old school, which is in Utah. I met KT over there, and I find him a bit different. So when he first showed me the FAR, right, then only I realized that this is actually, it makes sense. And during his talk, he actually mentioned one thing that actually changed my mind a little bit, whereby he said, insurance is not a product. You guys agree on it? Insurance is not a product. Insurance, it's a solution. It's a solution for whenever anything happened to you, right? You're getting crowdfunding from people to go and solve your problem. So when he mentioned that, I'm like, oh, this guy is a bit different, okay? And then whenever he called me, when he want to come to KL from Ipoh, come to KL, find me, right? He's one of those rare agents that he called me, I should say yes, and I belanja him makan some more. Very rare, right? Okay. Then after that, he started to do policy review for me, which a lot of my friends actually did before. So then I thought it's going to be a same policy review kind of. So when I gave it to him, and then he first showed me the FAR, I was really impressed. For some of you who actually went to listen to the FIM, okay, KT's another class, you would see me there giving him one of the testimonial. Okay, so I was one of the first one that was very impressed with the FAR, and it got me have a different perception towards insurance and insurance agent. So if everyone could give this kind of professionalism, right, it's really amazing. Okay, and when I graduated already, okay, right after I graduated, I actually went into a tech startup company, okay, more like an SME lah, okay. So I was handling a government education project. It's an e-learning project lah. So we actually digitalized the whole education in Kedah, okay. And then in 2016, 2017, when I was meeting KT, right, I was already a general manager of a tech. Basically, I co-founded a tech startup company also lah in Malaysia with one of the biggest companies in the tourism industries. Okay, so we are a company that is connected to companies like Airbnb, Booking.com, Agoda. We receive their API, we get their data. Okay, all of these things only it's very, how to put it, technical, okay, it's very technical. Okay, so I came from that background. Ever since I graduated, I did not go into insurance or nor actuarial science. I went into technology. Okay, so when KT showed me the FAR, it seems logical. Okay, it is really logical. And then after that, we talk about it, we discuss about it, and I agreed, you know what, let's make this into something scalable whereby everyone can use. So I agreed to join him, okay, to make the FAR into a FinPort system so that you guys, okay, can use it and we can change the insurance industry together, okay? The reason why I'm here with Katie, with you guys, is really, I really love the ideology of, changing the perception towards insurance, okay? It's something that everyone here, insurance scared already. But what if we can make it into a professional career, okay? That's the aim, that's the job, that's the goal, right? So yes, to revolutionize the industry together, okay? So that's a little bit about me. FIM, okay, listen, you ask Yun or Katie. So okay, so that's a little bit about me. All right. So if you have any questions regarding the system, or you are not sure how to use the system, right, you can just contact me at the number as shown over there. Okay. I may reply late a bit because I'm personally handling the customer service right now as well. So if you have any questions, I need to go through by myself lah. All right. So are we ready? If you are ready, right, for those of you who do not turn on your camera, right, give me a yes inside the meeting chat. For those of you who turn on the camera, give me a thumbs up, all right? Give me a thumbs up, all right? Amazing. Okay, fantastic. Wow, I love your energy, man. All right, great. Okay, so speaking of which, we will not be seeing this. Okay, so this, okay, no, I need to stop share first. Then I need to share back. All right. So anywhere in between, if you are blur, okay, you can just type it out inside the meeting chat and you can let me know. All right. Okay, so this is FinPort app. Okay, for those of you who have accessed this, you will basically be able to see this. So for those of you who already started using, right, you may have already find me or you may have not find me already. So some of the standard questions I'll be answering later as well. Okay, so some of the benefits of using this instead of the Excel are pros and cons. Okay, let me just share this with you up front. Okay, using Excel, right? Excel is Excel, like you can do a lot of things manually. It's like Android, you can do a lot of things manually. But using this system, it's more like an Apple, okay, iOS. A lot of things are automated, a lot of things are simplified. However, there are certain limitations to some of the things. Okay, so if you are using the app, okay, it's a web app. Okay, to put it simpler, you need to go into a browser, key in the URL, app.finportmasterclass.com, then only you can use. There is no app to be downloaded because this is a web app at this point of time. Okay, so nothing to download. All right. So when you see here, right, this is what you will see when you log in. For standard users, okay, which is you guys, okay, you will be seeing this at YC only, at YC, okay, and you will see your list of at YC over here, which is basically your prospect lah, okay. For masterminders, you will be seeing this new at YC as well, and also policy library for masterminders. Okay, so policy library, I think Katie has also mentioned before, is basically a library of policies whereby I can go in to do some reference. Okay, and for new at YC is basically the Google form being plugged and put into the system. Okay, so this is for new at YC. These two items is only for the masterminders. For the rest of us, okay, you can use the standard FAR. All right, so this is the list of the FYCs that you can see. So it's a bit more easier for you to track, okay, because you have your list over here, rather than your Excel one by one inside there. Okay, so now we are going to go through 4 different things today. Okay, the agenda today, number 1 is how to generate a new report for your YC. Okay, number 2, how to update the information. In between, when you are newly generating a report, right, I'll let you know as well what are the best practices. Because after having a lot of masterminder using it, and then they've been giving us a lot of really good feedback, right? We know what are the best practices lah. Some things are there, but you actually don't have to use it one. Okay, some things are there for emergency users. Okay, so later I'll be sharing with you how to do it as well. Okay, the personal information, cash flow related, and policy. And number 3, because it's in a system form, okay, it's no longer in the Excel. You may notice that the way you usually present in the Excel will be different, okay, comparing to in the system. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what is the flow of presentation of FAR using the system as well. Okay, and I can tell you that if you manage to master this flow, right, you will realize your prospect will be a bit more wow, that kind of feeling, right? Because it's no longer Excel, okay? It's a system, not an Excel, right? It's different, okay? And the solutions crafting, how you can actually craft the solution using this FAR, and also presentation of solutions, okay? So in between, don't be shy. If you have any questions, type in inside the meeting chat and I will look into it segment by segment, all right? Okay, now let's begin. For those of you who have already have access, you can log in right now and you can follow the steps. For those of you who do not have the access yet or have not logged in at all, prepare a piece of paper and a pen to write down certain notes, okay? You can also even take your phone to do screenshots, right? And as you go along, usually you do not know what to ask lah. Until when you started to use, then only you know, I don't understand this, I don't understand that, okay? But don't worry, you can still find me. Okay, now to add a new LYC, you just go into this button here. Okay, just go into this button here, and then you will see all this basic information to key in. Just follow the steps. Okay, technically there's only 2 steps. Okay, so you can first just fill the name inside here. Okay, Jaden Test. Okay, first name, last name. All right, IC number, occupation, and basically, IC number, occupation is basically optional. Okay, you don't fill it in, but birth date, yes, it's basically it's required lah. Okay, so why is it required? Because it will be used to calculate the age. Okay, and the system will automatically, as the times pass by, the age will basically increase lah. Okay, so you can either choose to go inside here, go and find, or you can just type inside here year, month, and then day. Okay, you can just type it in. Simple as that. All right. Gender, male, female, I think you should know, right? Don't need to ask, so you go boy or girl, don't have to ask. You just lah. Okay, email address also you can don't put, it's up to you. So is this YC an existing client? Meaning to say that, is this person a client lah? Is it your client? Okay, if it's not, then means no lah. If it's yes, you can just put a yes. Then you can fill in a date when did he become a client, so that you can actually identify among the list of advisees who are your clients, who is not yet your client. Okay, so that when you follow up, you can follow up in a different way lah. Okay, so if it's not, then no. Remember, first name, last name, both also must put. Okay, do you have any family depending on you? Okay, this is basically to ask on their dependent and their commitment. Okay, so if they say yes, I have a child, I have a son, I have a parent, I have a daughter. Okay, so if yes, they put in yes. If they say no lah, I got nobody depending on me lah. If I die, they have less burden. If I die, my parents have less burden. That kind of situation, meaning to say that there is no dependent. Okay, if there is, okay, I need to take care of my parents for 10 years, 20 years. Okay, you can put yes. And then how many more years would you have to be responsible for your dependent? You can put 10 years, 20 years. Not the year until, okay? It's just how many number of years. I noticed some people, they got put, or they say, okay, now it's 2022. I need to take care of my son for another 20 years. What they put 2042. No, don't do that, okay? Just put 20. Okay, just put 20. Then the name, right, you can just put a random name, son, test, child. Then the date of birth is compulsory, but you can just minus, okay, let's say they say it's 1 year old, or maybe 1 year old, you can just go back 1 year, just put a random year, okay? Just put a random month and date, it's fine. Okay, because this doesn't really affect the risk ratio. For those of you who have been using the Excel, right, you should know what will impact the risk ratio, right? Don't know. If you know, you can nod your head. If you don't know, you can just shake your head. If you're not sure, you can just sure. Okay. All right. Okay. So maybe you're not sure lah. All right. So there's actually a few things that will impact the risk ratio, and which I will go through later on as well lah. Okay. Then at least when you actually explain the risk ratio, right, the page 5, okay, you would really know what's going on. It's not just the numbers there is stories in the numbers. Okay, there are stories in the numbers. Even if I give you a graph over there, you don't understand anything, no point. Okay, at least try to figure out what's going on. This one related to me or prospect? Prospect. You mean this one, right, Asfa? You mean this page that I'm talking about, right? Okay, you just reply whenever you are available. Okay, so put it in, right? Then you go next. Next is basically the cash flow information. Yes, this one is the prospect. Okay, the cash flow information. Total income, you will notice similar to the Excel, it doesn't really impact anything inside the risk ratio. What you need to know is basically the expenses, total expenses. Why? Because the total expenses is what they usually would have to fork out to be able to live the lifestyle that they are living. Okay, so the risk ratio it's calculated from the expenses. Okay, and also all of the loans, mortgages, all these kind of commitments. All right. So this total expenses is basically expenses for daily living. Exclude insurance premium, exclude those kind of loans, installments, those kind of things. Okay. Also exclude those kind of property payments and everything lah. So if you click here, right, there is a tips over here to tell you what are the things that are excluded. Okay, except for loan repayments like mortgages, car loan, credit card repayment, personal loan, or monthly premiums. Okay, so this is just basically like what? Food, utilities, give parents more money. Okay, what else? Go shopping, buy clothes, watch movie, go park tour. Okay, your monthly expenses, standard expenses lah. Okay, even things like phone bill, internet bill, yes, it's included as well. Okay, so usually this is the case whereby they'll tell you like, I wouldn't want to give you the full breakdown, okay, but around 1,005. Okay, your prospects, I think they'll give you that rough figure like around 1,005 or 2,000, right? Quite rarely they'll give you the very, very breakdown figure, right? Right? Okay, so you can just put inside here 2,000. Right? Supposedly, if they really give you breakdown and you tell me, Jaden, I want to see the breakdown. Later I show you how to see. Later I show you how to do. Okay? So when you scroll down, you can see responsibility coverages. Okay? Here, you guys know this one is in page what in the Excel, and this is in page 4. Okay? Page 4 in the Excel, supposedly you are able to change the minimum TPD and also CI coverage years, the years of dependency one. Okay, so supposedly, have you ever wonder why in the risk ratio, right, page 5, that is basically show 36 to 60 for the CI? If you wonder why? No, never wonder why before. How about for TPD, right? It shows 10 to 20 years, which is basically 120 to 240 months. Have you ever wonder why? No, never wonder also. Okay, so it's basically something that you set, right? You can set it inside here. Some prospects, they may agree, no, I TPD, then I TPD, don't need to take care of people. I TPD 5 years later, then die already. Okay, it's really depends on you, or maybe like CI, okay? The reason why is by default 3 to 5 years. This one is studies that is done by a KT. Okay, if you CI, if you kena critical illness, 3 years later, okay, you either recover or you die already. Okay, or 5 years later, you either recover or you die already. Okay, so it's basically in between here. However, you may disagree. Okay, if you disagree, you say no lah. CI can stay 10 years lah, 10 years. But I cannot work for 10 years. Okay, minimum 10 years meaning to say that I will be sick for 10 years. I am not able to work for 10 years. I have no income for 10 years. So I need an income replacement for at least 10 years. Understand? Don't understand, shake head. If you understand, nod your head. Okay, so you can change inside here and it will basically affect in the risk ratio. Okay, then as you go down, do you guys know what is IDE? Do you guys know what is IDE? Can you type it in? Can you type inside the meeting chat what is IDE? What does IDE includes? Cost to die. Cost to die. Okay. Yes. So funeral expenses, probate, cost for funeral, to do the party and everything lah. Yes, correct. Immediate death expenses, lawyer fee, all those kind of things. Okay, so based on the estimation is at around 58,000. Back then, I was thinking, funeral expenses. Only 58,000, man. Then I see, no, 30,000 enough. Then okay, then they say okay, added. Katie mentioned okay, it is included. The probate cost, all this legal fee, this kind of things lah. All these kind of extra costs, 58,000. Some of you may feel that it needs to be higher. Then you just update here. Just change it inside here. Okay. Yes. So it's technically cost to die. Okay. The responsibility cost be self-key or auto-generated. Okay. Which responsibility cost? You mean here, right? Here, by default, it will have its numbers already. For example, 10 to 20 years, 3 to 5 years, and also IDE at 58,000. Okay. And however, there is this thing called the recovery and recuperating funds. This one is for the critical illness. So if you kena critical illness, okay, there is additional cost of things like you want to buy don't know what 好猪澡 lah, the don't know what pill lah, don't know what extra medicine lah, physiotherapy lah, additional costs other than the surgical cost which is covered by the medical cards. Okay, so these are the additional things which you can add in, maybe like 10 to 20,000 is up to you. Okay, so you can add it in lor. Coverage, not cost. Coverage, responsibility, coverages. I don't really understand your question, Lai Ping. Nama, you just follow through first. Then maybe you see. I think you're talking about the Nama. Later you just follow through first. Okay. So here is where here's where you can update or edit the responsibility coverages. Later you still can update also. Don't worry. Okay. Then as you go along, do you have any loans, mortgages, cars, credit card? If you notice, inside the Excel, it doesn't calculate the car loan, credit card loan, personal loan. It doesn't calculate. However, in the system, it calculates. Okay? It will add on into DBF as well. Okay? DBF and DTF, DBF and DUF will be same. Okay? So supposedly, if I add in the loan, okay, you can just click into it. Yes. Okay? Then click add loan. Loan type. Okay? For investment, mortgage for own use, car loan, credit card repayment, personal loan. Okay, so you can just put in, okay, for own usage. Okay, monthly payment maybe is what 2005. Now the now the base rate increase again. Okay, so this one maybe is at 500,000 property. Okay, so if there is MRTA, okay, if there's MRTA, you can just click yes. Okay, supposedly, okay, this one I need to highlight. I'm not sure whether you guys are aware of this or not. Supposedly, when you are doing the FAR, right, your prospect, okay, give you this policy. This is a policy for my as an MLTA for my property A. Okay, supposedly this is property A, and they already pass you the policy as an MLTA for the property A. Then you don't click this because you'll be keying it in as a policy already. The coverage amount will be added into it. Understand? You guys understand? Some of you understand, some of you don't understand. Okay, so supposedly this property is 500,000. Okay, so if I were to put cover with MRTA, right? If I die, this property, the 500,000 will be paid already, right? By MRTA or the insurance lah. Okay, or the insurance. Okay, so supposedly if you tick here yes, okay, and then you key in another time inside the policy, okay, policy ABC by don't know which company. Okay, this is 250 ringgit premium. Okay, then you 500k cover for death. Okay, but that policy is supposedly as this property's MLTA. So if you tick yes here and you key in that another time, then you have an additional 500,000. So you'll be double key in already. You understand? Okay. So if you get the policy, you don't tick this. If you tick this, make sure you don't have the policy. Okay. So if yes, MRTA, usually MRTA lah. Okay. Then yes. Okay. Then if for investment, also you can put it inside here. Nowadays investment property not cheap. 650K. Let's put something a bit different. Yes. Okay, so yes. So then this is the property side already. Supposedly if I don't put the MRTA, right, you will notice DBF and DUF will be different, right? Okay, now I'll just put this here first. Okay, let me see in the inside meeting chat. Don't need put all the time. Okay, wait. Death and recurring expenses, all these are estimates. 20K monthly or yearly. 20K yearly. I mean that one time off. 20K that one time off. All these are estimates. Yes, unless you have better amount, you can just put inside the better amount lah. Okay. No need put in all the time. So Shafini, if you have the policy MLTA, you can don't tick this. Okay. How we know the loan balance? You ask your prospect. Or can use the loan calculator to estimate the amortization, and then you should agak know how much you already paid in, or you can just call the bank. Yes, okay. Client use policy to buy house, then they don't have MRTA, right? Or if they're MRTA, okay, any. If client use life policy to buy house, meaning to say that they don't buy MLTA or don't buy MRTA, or they buy a minimum MRTA. Okay, if they buy like 5 years, minimum 5 years, right? Then if that 5 years pass already, you tick a no. If the 5 years haven't passed, you tick the yes. Okay, which means to say that the MRTA is still active. Yeah, can check secrets as well. Okay, client loan is shared commitment with wife. Okay, if this is the husband, right? You can choose to put in half the amount with full loan balance, okay? Or you can put in the full amount because you're the husband, if you're the breadwinner, if he is the breadwinner, then depends on your practices, depends on your logic as well. Okay, if you're based on your understanding of the prospect, okay, if the husband died, the wife is going to suffer. Or maybe if the wife is the breadwinner, if the wife died, the husband is going to suffer. So you put in accordingly. Okay. Okay, that really depends on your own your own logic on that. Okay, so here is what you can do. Okay, so as you go along, do you have any insurance policy, life insurance plan, medical card, investment link plan? Okay, here it's where you can tick yes. Okay, if the guy have insurance, right, you can just add policy, and you will see these very basic things. Okay, these are the crucial items that will impact the risk ratio. So you ask me, hey Jaden, how about other things that there are supposed to be other coverages? Where do I key in the nominee? Where do I key in some other things like that? Okay, so if you have time and you're not in a rush, you are slowly taking the policy, go back home and own self study, right? Okay, you don't have to key inside here first. Okay, you don't have to key it inside here first. You can just close this, just put it as no first. Later only you key in. Why? Because later I'm going to show you where to properly key in the policies with the full details. Okay, that will be a lot better, right? Then you can just go to next. Okay, then you see a summary. There's nothing much here already. Then you just click save and generate report. Then it will show you LYC has been created successfully with a base profile. Go to reporting. Okay, then the profile has been created. Okay, any questions up to here? Any questions up to here? Okay, no questions. All good. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, all right, good. My speed, is it too slow? Is it okay? Okay, not too slow, not too fast. Okay, because sometimes I will tend to speak a bit too fast. Not app. It's basically a website. It's a web app. It's a web app. Okay, it's a web app. Yeah. All right. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so just now I didn't put in any policy, so everything is zero right now. I didn't put in policy, so everything is zero right now. Okay, then you can see all this the car ratio the DTF DBF all this all these months and everything you'll be seeing it here. Right now, Now you want to add in the policy. Okay, you want to add in the policy. So where do you go? You see at my left side here, the black color bar. Okay, there is 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's these things, right? Okay, go to the second one, the person in the shield, the person with the shield. Okay, so I assume maybe you understand what does it mean already, right? It means cover or insurance or shield. Okay, so you just click into it. It will be the policy details here. Okay, then you can go into own policies. Okay, and then click add new policy. All right, then inside here, right, you will see multiple tabs: plan details, extra benefits, fund distribution, nomination, other info. Okay, just so you know, we are doing an enhancement on the nomination. It would not just be nomination, there'll be including of all those assignee, trustee, all of those things. We are enhancing this, so you can don't use this for now first. Okay, upcoming enhancement will be done, right? So if you see inside plan details, you will see all the standard plan descriptions. Are there any slides on the screen? Uh, Slides on the screen. What do you mean? Are you guys able to see my screen? Can see, right? Okay. So maybe you would want to refresh. Yes. Okay, maybe you want to refresh. Okay, so can see, okay. So here is where you key in the policy name first. Okay, let's say it's a policy ABC. You know where to get a policy name, right? Policy schedule, you'll be able to see everything right here. Policy number is 007, anything lah. Okay, I just give an example lah. Okay, insurance company, right? So insurance company, right, in Malaysia and Singapore, we have the whole list of the insurance company as well as banca. Okay, so you may not need to go in and look for it. Okay, no, you don't have to do that. Okay, you just have to go type here, click on this, you type in Sun Life lah, then you can see Sun Life come out already. Great Eastern lah, everything will come out already. So it's a filter function, it's a filter search. Okay, so you can just click into it like this. Okay, then you can just click into it. Okay, Allianz. All right, everything is here. If don't have, if really don't have, which I don't believe don't have, you can just put others, then you put in the company name. Maybe it's a new boutique insurance company, so I'm not sure. Okay, so okay, everything can be found here. Okay, then the type of plan. This one is a bit limited. Okay, so however, a lot of new plans are investment linked. So if don't have also, right, you can just go into others and type it in. Okay, so if it's standard investment link, I just put investment link. Okay, commencement date. Now, how many of you who actually experience trying to study 10 policies of that one prospect? Got right? Sometimes got right. And then when you're doing FAR, right, you will practice to do chronological order, right? Okay. So in Excel, when you're trying to key that in, you need to sort your policies out first, then you key in one by one, right? Okay. So here you don't have to worry about it. You can just key in the 10 policies at random, okay, as long as your commencement date is set right. Okay. So your commencement date, the system, if you key in the commencement date correctly, the system will automatically arrange it chronologically. Okay. So supposedly, if this one I just buy last year, supposedly I just put it there. Okay, then the maturity date, whenever lah. Okay, the premium maybe is at 300 ringgit, mode of payment monthly. Okay, so you all know, right, inside the Excel, when you put, let's say if you put half, supposedly if a 300 ringgit premium, or maybe an annually premium 3,006, if the person is paying half annually, what you should put at the premium here, okay, it should be put 1,008. Okay, so if a 3,000 ringgit policy, 3,000 ringgit yearly punya policy, okay, if they is paying monthly, it means it's 300 ringgit over here. Okay, understand? Understand? Understand, then you can nod your head. Don't understand, then you can shake your head. If you need time to think. Okay, all right. Okay, I just continue. Like, if you don't understand, let me see inside the chat. Okay, okay, good, got it. So easy. Yes, it is very easy. Okay, current status enforced. Okay, you can see a different set of current status over here. Okay, so some of which have actually have differences on. So enforced, what does it mean? Okay, the premium is still being paid. Okay, it means to say that it will go into expenses. Okay, the coverage will still be active, will still be calculated. Okay, if it's lapsed, the premium and the coverages will not be calculated. If it's paid up, okay, if it's paid up, meaning to say that the premium is no longer calculated into the expenses, the coverages is calculated. It is standard thing lah. The definition is already there, as you know, so it's following already one. So you can just put in paid up, enforce whatsoever. Just put it as you know lah. Surrender also need to key in. It's up to you. It's up to you. Sometimes you notice like your clients will just give you all the policies, right? They don't even know which one is surrendered one. Then after that, as you go along, oh, this is surrendered already. So I don't know. Like, or maybe what Daniel is saying, or maybe you want to reinstate. I don't know how it works lah, but it's up to you to key in or not lah. Okay. Do you recommend that we also key in those plans where every 5 years increase price, also those endowment plan? Will it accurately determine the cover ratio? Okay, so if you understand how the FAR works correctly, right? Okay, the FAR works from today, this point of time, okay, until let's say if until your future, okay. So it doesn't have like a time basis kind of calculation, okay. Then it doesn't have assumption of, oh, what if you die at this point of time, what will go on. So you key in, let's say if it's a 5 year plan increase, so you key in the amount and the coverage as of today that you are keying in. If next year is the 6 year and it's going to increase, right? Next year you're supposed to meet the prospect again, update the FAR. Okay, update the FAR. Then you key in the new premium number, premium amount, and also the new cover. Okay, so that's how what's the practice that Katie is actually practicing lah. Right, Stanley? Okay. All right. So then I continue. Okay. Endowment plan. Endowment plan. Never mind. This one I also don't know how to explain, but you continue first. So because I've forgotten already my actual science background, endowment lah, all these things I give back teacher already. But now we slowly continue first. Okay. So is this policy covered for others? Okay. Meaning to say that this YC is the policy owner, but the life assured is someone else. Okay. It could be he is it could be like father buy for son. So if yes, then you just click yes. Then you put the covered for. Okay. Any waiver. So these are the waivers for the policy owner. Okay. These are the waivers for the policy owner. Okay. So if you click yes here, right, what will happen is that the premium expenses will be calculated to this LYC. Okay. The coverages will not be calculated to this LYC. Understand? So meaning to say that this policy is buy for someone else. Okay, so if he buy for himself, then no lah. Okay, then here is where you add the coverages. Okay, so here you can add those kind of death benefit, 100,000. Okay, if you have any remark, you can just put the remark over here. And yes, if TPD 100,000, if supposedly accelerated, you just put inside here accelerated okay, from sum assured. Okay, then if like CI, okay, so same. Okay, these are just remarks so that you can just go through and see. Okay, then things like all the personal accident TPD waiver of premium okay, or even things like CI waiver of premium are here Okay, wait, no, this CI. coverage. Okay, understand here? Okay, medical card, lady benefit, and some other things. It's not key inside here, right? Okay, medical card, all those things, you go to extra benefit. Okay, then here you will see the yearly guaranteed cash payment. Okay, some other things are here. So it is advisable for you to check out this extra benefit. Here got what first? Okay, so here got all the yearly guaranteed cash payment. Okay, hospitalization benefits. Okay, medical card. So here is where you key in the medical card. Okay, so here is the medical card. Room and board, how much? Okay, yearly limit, if it's 1 million, they put 1 million. No? Lifetime limit, if it's unlimited, just tick over here. Okay, then all those outpatient cancer treatment, outpatient kidney dialysis, they are also keyed inside here. I think inside the medical card, the table will say what as charged, right? Okay, so as charged should be follow the yearly limit. Okay, then here is the deductible. Okay, then if you go down some more for female only. Before that, on deductible here, supposedly last time don't happen this thing. This thing don't happen. Then got some of you actually give feedback. Hey, how about deductible? Where do you put it in? So we decided, to put it inside here. Then some of you say, hey, how about co-insurance? Co-insurance. Then I'm like, okay, so that's something new that we need to put it in. Okay. So anytime if you have any new feedback, right, just let us know, right? Okay. By the way, main page for expenses monthly exclude insurance premium. What do you mean, Shafini? Okay. Inside the expenses just now, don't include, exclude the insurance premium because the insurance premium will be calculated from here. Okay, Shafini? All right. Then here is all the female sickness lah. No, female coverage, not female sickness, female coverage. All right. Okay, then you go along fund distribution, okay, nomination, other information, or the APR surrender value, or you can key inside here. Okay, then click save. Then you'll see the policy will be here already. Supposedly if I create a new one somehow, you see the commencement date here is 2021 okay. If I create one more policy just to show you policy B, okay, no, older policy. Okay, whichever I just put it inside here traditional. Then this one is somewhat older one. Okay, maturity that don't put it is also okay. Maybe like 240 monthly, still in force. Okay, maybe this is just live for 100,000. Okay, just an example and save. All right, then you will see the older policy will straight away go up already. It will go up. Okay, because the system will calculate, will identify the year and then will arrange it chronologically automatically. Okay, all right. Okay, here, any questions? No questions, put no. If you have any questions, you can just type inside the meeting chat. Okay, or else for those of you who open your camera, just check your head. Okay, not yet. Ramil, Ramil, hi. Okay. So, okay, good. Usually when you start using, you got question. How about he or she pay for kids standalone medical card? Okay, so if pay for children, meaning to say that you are the policy owner and you're paying for your son. Okay, just now as mentioned, number one, you key in all these things. There's no other cover here, okay? You go medical card, extra benefits, key in inside the medical card. Okay, so you'll be creating the medical card policy only. Medical card medical card rider. Okay, then plan details here. You put in this policy is covered for others. Click yes. Put the child's name. Child. Okay. Then if you have any rider that covers the policy owner upon death, TPD, or those waiver those waiver. Okay, you put waiver yes. Okay, understand Shafini? Shafini, do you get it? All right. Okay. So this is the policy. So if you now click save, it will not. Where do I key in medical card? Okay. you go into extra benefits. Okay, then you scroll down, you can see the medical card here. Okay, Mei Chin, get it? All right, okay, I continue. Okay, so if you see the summary, then you see, okay, got medical card law, then you can see all the summary over here. All right, then you can see the total premium. So this total monthly premium, it will be calculated inside the expenses. All right, now let me show you where do you update the cash flow, that those expenses, those kind of things. Okay, you see the left side here, the black bar here. You can go into the third one, which is the money sign. Okay, click on it, then you will see cash flow in average monthly. Okay, then you will see all of this information here, which will highly likely is just for your information, but you would likely not use also. Okay, but what you will see is go to cash outflow, right? Then you will see those total expenses. Then just now you key in 2,000 ringgit ma. The one that your prospect agak 2,000 ringgit one. Okay, then you will see is 2,000. Total loan installment, it is from here. You can see here, loan payment, this side here is calculated from here. Total monthly premium is calculated from the policies just now. Okay. All right. Now, if you scroll down here, right, you will see all those fixed payment and all of the variable payment. Okay. Then supposedly, got people ask me, got people let me show you this. Okay, they say, okay, my food every month I'm spending around 1,200. Okay. Then clothing, shopping, personal care, all this thing, maybe every month I'm spending 300 ringgit to shop for new clothes, okay, or whatsoever lah. Utilities and household around 800 ringgit. Nowadays, apparently the TNB subsidy gonna what and then they change the meter, seems like it's going faster and it's getting more expensive. So maybe around here like utilities, household, right? Okay. Then contribution to parents, I'm contributing 300 ringgit. So if you see I add here, right, 1,005, then plus 800 is around 2,003, plus 300 is at 2,006. Then you scroll up and see. Wait first, Shafini, you listen first, okay? Okay, then you scroll up, see, I fill in here already. Then you scroll up here, how come still 2,000? Then supposedly I still click save, right? Okay, click save already, update success. It's supposed to be 2,006. However, Jaden, how come it's still 2,000? Right? So just now, when you first created the profile, okay, you actually did an override of a lump sum override. Okay, so if I zoom in to show you, you can see this button, right? Do you want to override total expenses? Now it's turned on. Okay, so you turn off, yes. Then you will see it update to 2006. Okay, right, Annie? Okay, so Shafini, you understand already, right? Shafini, you understand already, right? So the expenses just now that you key in 2,000, it's a lump sum, okay? And then those bank details, all those bank commitments is also there, okay? It is turned off so that it will calculate the breakdown, okay? It is, you see, do you want to override total expenses? So meaning to say that to override all of these breakdown expenses, okay? Supposedly, then your client changed their mind. They say, no lah, I think not around 2,006 lah, not that little. There's other expenses. You just put 3,005 lah. Then they just say you just put 3,005 lah, right? So you can either find somewhere to add in the 900 ringgit, let's say MIC to add in the 900 ringgit, or you don't want so mafan, you just turn on back again. Correct, Shafini. Yes. Okay, you just turn on again the override and then you put 3,005. Then it will override all the breakdown, then you should become the lump sum of 3,005. Understand? Okay, I can see some of you nodding your head. Okay, good. Okay, so the rest of it, right? Like you see loan payment, this person it can repeat if want to change. If you want to change, meaning to say that from breakdown to lump sum, is it? Correct. So turn on, don't need to give details. You just put in the lump sum. From lump sum, you just click this button. Just click this button. Okay, just click this button. Shafini, I think you don't have the access yet, right? Never mind. Later when you got access, you can watch back this video. Supposedly there's a replay one, okay? So you can just watch back this video. You can just turn on and off lah. You just, up to you lah. All right. And then if you see that this prospect are very rich and they've got a lot of property investor. So it's not just one own usage, one investment. This fella got 2 to 3 investment properties. You add row, you change here, property for investment. Okay, then you add in how much their mortgage is. Then it's maybe around, it's another 500, 550,000. Then if got MLTA, you just put yes. Don't have, you just no. Then you can put on, this one is the, let's say, property A name. The remark, property A, this is what are some other property names? Some property B. Then maybe like KL, what Exim project, Exim property. Then you add yourself lah, okay? Then after that, remember, click save. So you'll be added here, okay? Julius, so you just have to think can ask person message you. Okay, so this is the property side. Okay, let me see inside the meeting chat again. Julius, when can you get access? Just now you already registered, right? With the link over there just now that I sent inside. Yes, then maybe tomorrow or Monday all of you will be getting access. Okay. Shafini, I think can ask person message you. What do you mean? Ask person, you mean personally message me, is it? Yeah, you can just ask me through WhatsApp. Okay. Loan balance is current balance, right? Okay. Loan balance, yes, current balance, correct. Admin me is you. What? Okay. Loan balance, yes, current balance. If you have the latest current balance is good. Okay, you can just put in the current balance. Okay. If they don't have, they usually they'll say agak lah. So you can just put the agak amount for them. Okay. All right. You guys want the link? One moment. Let me copy the link again and send it to you all inside the meeting chat. Okay, this speed is okay. I do not want to move too fast because I hope everyone can follow. Okay, so this is the link. Prospect does not know the current balance. Okay, so right, okay, then you need to find out. If you want to get a very clear amount, you need to ask them to find out. Just now mentioned already the through Secrets, you can call the bank, you can agak you can use the loan calculator, then you agak around there. Okay, so it's really it's for you to do the fact find. All right, it's for you to do the fact find. Okay, so this is how you adjust the cash flow. Understand? All good? All good, give me a thumbs up. Okay, good, All right, now the basic information have been filled already. Okay, all of this thing is done. All right, now we go into here. Let me show you one more thing before I show you how to do the presentation and how to complete the report. Okay, so now you may ask me, Jaden, I want to update the prospect's profile. I want to add their IC, or maybe I want to add a family member. So just now you see, right, we're only able to add one family member. Okay, that one family member just now is the youngest, or basically the one that needed longest dependency one. Okay, the youngest son, the youngest child, or anyone they need to take care for 45 years, I don't know. Okay, so if you want to add more, you want to add all of their details inside, right? You can just go to the first one, the person here, go to personal details. Okay, then you can see all the details over here already. Okay, you scroll down, you can see family members, add new member. Okay, then you scroll down some more, you can see all of the immediate IDE, RF, all here you can change already. Right? Okay, so all these things can be done on. Okay, now moving forward to see the reporting. Okay, then you can see everything here, lor. DTF, DBF, DUF. Wow, see, property don't have MLTA. Yeah, don't have MRTA, then cannot like that. You can see all is here already. Okay, and then the best thing about this is you know when you use Excel, right? When you need to generate PDF from the Excel, you need to adjust a lot of things, right? Or maybe you cannot, you wouldn't even want to go and generate PDF from the Excel because very the alignment very bad lah, right? So from here, what you need to do, just click top here, download report. Then the report is ready. Okay, later I show you how to change your logo, your name, and all these things lah. Okay, then this is your name, this is your company name. Okay, then your report is ready. Just one click of a button, everything is done here. Okay, you can see there is this page 1. Okay, then you can scroll down some more. You can see all of the details, cash flow, the remarks over here. You can scroll down some more, you can see the gross insurance needs, the risk ratios, okay, and then all the other things over here, okay. So it eases a lot of time for you to generate a report. Okay, now are you guys ready for me to show you how to run through the presentation flow for this? If yes, put in a yes inside the meeting chat. If you have questions, type it in. All right. So now, usually, this is closed lah. Usually, right, when you first going through Zoom presentation or live presentation, it's up to you. It's the same thing lah, right? So if through the Excel, what is the first thing that you need to show? We need to talk about the cash flow, right? Page 2. Okay, so you go into cash flow first. Same thing, cash outflow. You go through first. Okay, so Mr. Prospect, okay, so that day you mentioned that your monthly expenses, okay, is approximately 3,500, right? Yes, they say yes, then you say yes lah, okay. So you have 3 properties, 2 for investment, 1 for own usage. Okay, this is the amount, 2,500, loan balance 500,000. I mean, if they give you the right one, I just repeat lah, right? 3,000 per month for property B, okay, and also loan balance is around 650k. The Exim property is 2,500 per month and 550k loan balance. Is that right? Then they say yes. If no, then you just how much? Oh, this one is loan balance is 400k. Okay, 400k. They put yes. So this one got no MRTA, right? And then they say yes or no lah, up to them. Sometimes they say I've forgotten already, long time already. Then you ask them, so that time you buy the the full MRTA, or is it, or how, or what? They say, yeah, I bought the full one. Then it means yes lah, okay. If they say no lah, I buy the minimum one just to get the discount, right? I mean the interest rate. But then no, okay, so 5 years already, is it? 5 years already. Then you confirm already, then you just save. Okay, so means no MRTA. You save. Make sure it's safe. Okay. Then what you do, you roughly go into the policies. Okay, so you have 2 policies lah, right? Okay, so you have 2 policies. Later I'll go through deeper with you. Okay, then they say, yeah, 2 policy already. If they say no, then how many actually you have? Got 1 more. Then you add lor. Then you say, this one actually surrender already, then you delete lor. Okay, how to delete policy? Click into it. Then you can see, then you can basically see here, right, to delete. Okay. Then 2 policy. Okay, right. So now I'm gonna show you the report. Then you should go into reporting. Wait for the top right here. It will load out because just now you changed some things already. The system is calculating the formula again to generate the report. Okay, so you click into here. Okay, then you'll notice, right, when you scroll down, wow. Okay, so that's the point. Relax and slow down and wow. Okay, then you show them this page. Okay, right, so I'm gonna explain to you your policies, what they are, what you have right now. Okay, so this is the first policy. Then you follow your standard slides lah, right? I mean your standard script lah. I mean you all have watched the videos in FinPort Masterclass, right? and also attended Katie's class, right? Okay, so you follow back the same thing. Okay, it's just the transition from the Excel into the system. Okay, you will need to shift a little bit from here, generate the report, open, show here, find this page. Okay, then you go through the same thing. Okay, then you go through the same thing for policy B, or then there's a medical card here. Okay, right? Now let us go into the risk ratio. Okay, then you go back here, then you go scroll down. So then you start explaining the same things. Okay, understand? Do you all understand the flow? Understand? If you understand, then give me a yes inside the meeting chat. If you don't understand, you ask the questions. Yes, Shafini, yes, it looks cleaner from the app. Ramil, yes for now. The ratio not in PDF. It is in PDF because if you scroll down some more, you will see the cash flow, you will see the gross insurance need, then you will see the ratio. Okay, so based on feedback and responses from the alpha users, alpha testers. So there's beta testers and alpha testers, the early adopters are right. They say that you present the PDF, okay, you don't use the PDF to present so much, okay, because some of them they tried to use, they try to use the PDF for everything, Okay, so from cash flow start, then you talk about cash flow. Then you need to scroll up, okay, then you talk about this. Then you need to scroll down, then you talk about the risk ratio. It's a bit messy, a bit very messy, then very everywhere. Okay, so they say that it's easier to go through the system. Why? When you're changing the cash flow details, okay, it will straight away. Then only you talk about the cash flow inside here already. You change already. Then only you generate the report. Okay, then it will be latest. Then it will be more accurate lah. Okay, then you just generate the report, right? You use the report just to show this page. Main thing is to show this page 1 in Excel. Because in the system you don't have this page, you have only the summary of the insurance list. Okay, but this page, it's exactly from the Excel. It would be easier to present it this way. Then risk ratio, you go back to the system, okay, to show this. Why? Because it's cleaner. Right, Stanley? Okay, any other questions? Okay, all right. Now, let me move forward. Okay, I think, okay, good. Now, if you notice, there is some other things here from the left side here, right? There's other things. This thing is estate planning. It's not completed yet. Okay, we are figuring out how to make it as comprehensive and as simple to use, such that when you generate this report, right, you can just pass to Rock Wheels to go and start doing the whole wheel writing already. Okay, but we haven't figured that out yet. Almost there, but not yet. Okay, so this is not really ready yet. As well as the investment portfolio side of things, it's not ready yet as well, because we are trying to add in a lot more net worth calculation, all these kind of things. But before that, we are focusing on the insurance part of things first. No, not Rockville, up to you. That is just an example. Okay? So the idea is just to make it as clear as possible, comprehensive as possible, so that it's easier to prepare the will. Okay, so investment portfolio and estate planning is not ready yet. Okay, then we go into, okay, supposedly after you presented to the client already, then the client ends with Mayon, what should I do? Can you, what should I do with my whole insurance portfolio? When they ask you this question already, right, then good lah. Then you can ask them, okay, so based on this, you can do this. Okay, however, I'll need some time to prepare some proposals for you. So you go into this, the last final second last one, click into it, then you can key in the action plan. Okay, then maybe you say, so which are you more concerned? Oh, I don't have early CI. Okay, then you add total don't know, some of you say total early CI, I don't know lah. You just put inside here. Early CI somewhere around what? 150K, TPD, add more, something like that, okay? Then you can put the initiator's name, the prospect's name. Okay, then you should ask no, when will you be available next? Okay, so you straight away set the meeting, next meeting, 31st, a new plan. Okay, so this is the action plan already. Okay, so basically this is for you to, let's say, okay, bye bye. Then after that you go back sleep already, right? Next day you wake up, at least you know what you need to do with this policy, and maybe with this at YC. Okay, this is just to remind you. All right, then now you are creating solution. First meeting, second meeting, third meeting, up to you. You can use it as you wish. Okay, this thing, right? The Excel, this FinPort app, everything is just a tool. How you want to use it is up to you. You just need to understand how does it work. Okay, then you can use it to however you want to use. Okay, don't restrict yourself to whatever I'm just saying today. Okay, no, it's not linked to Google Calendar. It's not linked to Google Calendar yet. Okay, not yet. Okay, now going to solution crafting. Click on the final third one. Okay, the last third, you see a light bulb over here. All right, and then you will see kosong here like this, because no proposal yet, ma. Okay, so you can either click on create my first proposal, or you can go to proposal and then you add new proposal. Okay, then you put up option 1, option 2, option 3 is up to you. No, there's no limit. There's no limit to number of policies you're keying in. No limit. Okay, so here is the proposal. Okay, you can select the card color. If you notice inside the Excel, there's already a few colors over there. So here we have preset 6 colors. Okay, then this is the description. Okay, later I'll show you how to use. Okay, this is the remark. So you just create proposal, then you confirm. Then you come into this page. Okay, so you will see what is the required amount for DEF, TPD, and CI. Then what is the current amount? What is the proposed? Proposed value is basically the current lah. Okay. Then if you add a new policy, then it will grow. So it will increase also. What is the balance needed, and what is the IFS for this? Okay. Then you can also remove premium. You can add premium. It means to remove policy, add policy, or you want to lower premium. Okay. Then this is the total premium over here. Now, supposedly, after going through, and then you see that, oh, this is the old policy, it doesn't help you much and you're paying very expensive for it, for example. And they say that they want to surrender. You can just click on this, click remove from proposal. Okay, then in this proposal, this policy will be removed. Okay, understand? Then how to add new policy? Go down here, propose new policy, add policy, click on this, then you add policy name, new policy 1, insurance company, whichever lah. Okay, premium 300, monthly, same thing. Okay, then you'll notice the basic things that will affect the risk ratio are here. All right, death benefit 500K, TPD 500K, early CI at 500K also. Okay, any waiver for premium? If yes, then just click yes. Medical card donate, hospitalization benefit donate, then you must click save policy. Then if you ask me, hey Jaden, what if I want to add term life? How do I put it in? Okay. Oh no, maybe not term life lah. Maybe things like, okay, this policy I have other things as well. For example, like accidental medical reimbursement, or what other things? Oh, what dengue, that kind of things. Okay, you just go into the policy remarks here and you key it in. Okay, dengue cover. I think this is 75K standard. I think this is Allianz one. Okay, then you can key in some more. Some special protection. Okay, this one 100K. Okay, scroll down, save this policy. then you created one. Okay, now let's say we completed here for this first lah. Okay, we completed this. Okay, then you will see this card appear like this. Okay, then I'm sure some of you want to add some descriptions, like like in the Excel, right? You will say, okay, this one will increase what, improve what, cover ratio add on to what, that kind of things. So for example, if I see here, we have increased the DTF to 39.79. Okay, so you want to add in the details. Okay, click on this three button here. Okay, then proposal description. Increase DTF to, just now was, what was it? Somewhere around 39 lah, something, 39 months. And then added RM 500K. Okay, then you etc lah. Okay, then you save. Then you will show here. Okay, now let me show you another thing. Sometimes when you're proposing solutions, right? I mean, for your clients, right? You may not just want to add one policy, right? You may want to add 2 policies, 3 policies, 4 policies, up to you. Okay. In Excel, you can only add 1 policy in lump sum. Okay. However, here, how do you want to add 2, 3, 4 policies? Okay. If you notice, let's say this is option 2. Then you just put a color lah. Let's say similarly, okay, let me, don't have to remove this lah. Okay, then let's say I add policy 1, insurance company, some random one. This one is 200 ringgit monthly type of plan. Okay, maybe this is 250. Then waiver, yes. Okay, then save this policy. Okay, you added 1 already. Now you want to add a second one. How do you do? Add policy again. Okay, then this is policy 2, some insurance company premium. This is another 250. Well, maybe 300. Yeah, kind of. Monthly, depends on how you propose that, right? Yes, you will be getting the replay. Thank you, Annie. Yes, very chunky. Don't just stay amazed. Start using it. Then you will start to feedback me a lot of things. Jaden, can we add this? Can we add that? Just come and tell me. Just come and tell me. All right. Then maybe this one is around 500K. Kasih dia TPD and CIA. Then this one you add lah, hospital daily benefits. Okay. So now you have 2 policies. Okay. When you go out, you will see this. Okay. Then, if I see the summary, what does it do? Okay, added to 131.3883. Okay, DTF added, increase. Once, then you add in whatever description you want to add. Then you appear like this, oh. All right. Now, supposedly, you have created this, right? And then you feel like, hey, I think I want to put option 2 at the first. Just want to put option 2 when I present, right? You present, okay, so this is option 1, then this is option 2, like that, right? Okay. But let's say if you want to, customize your presentation, okay, so we'll start with option 1. This is what, right? Okay. Now, supposedly if you say that, okay, option 2, I think I want to talk about this first, okay? Because you go from left to right. What you can do, click on these 3 buttons. You see position, click 1, save. Then you go to first. Okay. Daily benefits, yes, apparently it is recurring to hospitalization income. This app can be used in iPad, yes. But you still need to open Chrome, then you go to app.finportmasterclass.com. Okay, you want to change title. You need to manually change the title, option 0. Okay. Can use on Safari, can. However, during development, right, we use Chrome as a general testing browser. So I would say Chrome is actually more stable. Okay. All right, so you want to change the title, it's up to you to change over here. Okay, because the title it not necessarily become option 1, 2, 3. It could be a basic plan or maybe comprehensive plan. Save. Okay, then you'll be like this. Now, what is more details? When you click more details, it will show the total new cover adding on to the existing one. Okay, then it will be this combined proposed plan. You mean the name, is it, Sumei? You mean the name, is it? Hello? Who was saying? Okay. So this new cover is basically the old one plus the new one. Total cover is at 950. Then propose two plans at the same time is like this lor. You add in two policies inside here. Okay, you may understand. You add in two policies inside here. There's technically two policies inside here, and then there is one policy inside here. Okay. Wait, there's other questions. Red color of number in risk ratio stand for. I think this one you should know, right? If you watch the video and then you attend Katie's class. Red color meaning to say that it is below the optimal for current age. Okay, whatever you key in new policy, option 1, 2, auto in list. Let's say if you want to option 3, if someone exclude policy from. Okay, so Shafini, supposedly, I believe what you're saying is you want to open an option 3. If you notice, option 1, I've removed this policy. Option 2, I now remove any policy. Okay. Then let me put this back to option 2 first. Okay. Option 3. 3. Okay. Exclude both policy. Remove. Right? This is what you mean, right? Then you add in policy A. Just random 500. I mean, if you're used to this, it could be really fast. Then it will be like this. Alright, Shafina, do you get it? Shafini, do you get it? Okay, everyone else, do you understand? Okay, actually, my friend. Shafini, how about you just unmute, then you just talk. Just talk.
Hi Jaden, sorry. I just want to know because let's say now the option 1, we have the existing policy that client have. And then we exclude some existing and then we added new one. And then option 2, let's say that we added new policy. Okay, option 3, if let's say that I want to have the new list that you put in the option 2, is it we can see in the option 3?
New list that you put in, you mean that the new policy or the new plan that you added in option 2, is it?
Maybe it's like a mix. Let's say option 1 we have A and B, and then we added C in option 2, and then option 3 I added D, but then I want to have C and 1 and A, something like that lah. And I mean whatever that we key in the new one, is it can or not? Tak faham.
Tak faham.
Tak, maksudnya
A tapi dalam C dengan B.
Tak, maksudnya option 3, if they say the option 1 we have A and B policy.
Okay, wait. Okay, so option 1, existing policy, you got these two.
Yes,
Okay.
And then we added new proposal lah, new policy, right? Okay, below. Okay, and then go to the option 2. Okay, and then we have new policy, right?
Okay.
You added 2 here, but then in option 3, let's say I go to the option 2.
Oh, no, you have to manually add back the plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You just key in accordingly as what
I
Stanley
thought that
mentioned.
is auto
No,
list.
no, 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 no. We
Okay.
didn't do the duplicate function. So you just key in
Okay.
accordingly lah.
Thank you.
All right, welcome. How about surrendered? How about not surrendered the policy but partial cancellation? Good question. Okay, so this is what you can do. Okay, so let's say we go into, okay, so you notice the previous surrendered. Yeah, let's say this one lah. Okay, you can just see here, right? You can see the edit button. Click on the edit button. You lower down the premium. Maybe you remove something. You remove a rider or something like that. Save this policy. Okay, then basically it'll be lower. Okay, it'll be lower. But then again, I noticed something. This one, it didn't manage to impact the risk ratio, which is actually a bug that we're trying to fix right now. Yeah, so Kathy, good catch. So, but actually, you can actually edit, but it's just that it didn't affect the things yet right now lah. So if you see here.
Yeah, Jaden, but is it affected the premium we are paying? That's right.
Supposedly yes, but I just only realized recently that it didn't, somehow or other the system didn't calculate. So you can see here, right, actually remove 2880 so here also remove 2880, but here it's supposedly from 300 250, right? 300, I changed to 150. It doesn't impact here, so it's a bug in the system. So this one also I recently just realized.
Okay, now mind you realize, then you'll know how to correct it. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
All right, good catch. but this is something that we want to be able to fix it as well. Okay, any other questions?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kathy. Any other questions from anyone else? No, all good. All understand. Give me a good inside the meeting chat. If you don't understand, then you watch back the video lah. Right, good okay. So right, start using. Okay, hopefully by tomorrow or maybe Monday, we'll be sending out all of your access. Okay, then you can start using. Generate options in PDF, no at the moment. Okay, so at the moment, what they do, they usually just screenshot this page and then send over to the prospect. However, what we will usually do, okay, no, what we are doing right now is to also to have a button to download here so that we can have the whole solutions PDF. So not yet, but start using first. Okay. How to get access to FIM? That one you need to ask Yoon. Okay, Jess? All right. Oh, FIM, now you need to ask Yoon. So the email that I'm mentioning is basically for the access into this FinPort app. Okay, this FinPort app. Got replay video. Yes. Got replay video. Okay. Okay. Now, so this is basically a proposal. Now let's say after you present already, then your client thinks that, you know what, let's go with option 2. Okay, what you can do, you can click here, then you click deal. Deal is property, policy option. Okay, then you can convert this prospect into a client. Convert. Then this is deal. The rest will be archive. Okay. However, the policy that has been deal, right? It does not auto create a new policy inside the prospects policy. Some of you will ask, hey, if I deal already, right, does it appear in my policies? No. No, it doesn't. Because there's a lot of other things for you to key in. Okay, so once the policy has been activated, then you add back the policy inside here. All right. Okay, Michelle? All right. Okay, so supposedly after deal already, then your client thinks about, hey, maybe not. Okay, so what you need to do, or maybe they want to buy another new policy, then they see option 1, then they say option 1 macam not bad. So you want to bring back up. You can click on this button again, go into here, click back active, then you go back up. Okay, or else you can throw it away. Same thing, you can just go back into archive. Last two item no have. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one don't have. You sure? iPad, you scroll down and see. Scroll down and see. Should have one. If you see it like this, then you don't see it, no? But you scroll down and see. Should have one. Should have one. Okay? Notebook. Later you screenshot send it to me. Yo Hong Kwan. Okay? Now, final thing. Okay, so you'll see that this one has become a client. This one still prospect, it's not a client. Okay? So you can actually turn back if you touch wood didn't go well, then you can just turn it back. Or if you turn back, then you can just turn back. Okay? One final thing. If you see here, right? The logo and your name and your company name. Okay? How to change? Inside here, you see on the top right here, there's this circle. Okay? Click into it. There is these three things. Okay? Click on my profile. Then you can change your name, your contact number, your email address, your company name, your logo. Okay? Then once you're done already, you save, let's say, company name, Sentinel Mastermind. Save. Okay, then you'll notice if we generate the report, okay, sometimes it will like doesn't appear, then it will appear. So it slowly appear because it's calculating. Then we generate the report. Then you will see the company name here will change. Okay, the logo you can change also. All right. Can we see if client committed already burst, and then can show that it is not advisable to take new policy. Commitment already burst. Okay. This one, it would depends on a few items. Like I think it depends on the cash flow as well. So if you can have their details on the cash inflow, then you can actually see. However, if you see in the summary, okay, this is basically based on their commitments. This is their rough monthly income strength indicator. How do you calculate this? If you see the total cash outflow is 12,000, okay, the expenses is supposed to be 80% of the total income. I mean, if you can change this lah. Okay, you can change this if you disagree. Okay, so estimatedly 20% more additional so it should be 15,000 But if they say that no actually my income is around 10,000 only, then you know it bursts already Anis, okay? Then you know it bursts already, then it makes sense right? Okay. All right, everyone. Today very smooth because a lot of you have already received the access. the previous session is like a lot of questions, because they haven't received access. I mean, they already received access. Okay, so wait. For family plan, children and spouse will be separated key in, right? So meaning they are considered near YC. Yes. For family plan, husband, wife, okay, wife also will have their own their own at YC, their own profile. However, for children, right, because likely they will not have expenses, so the children policy is likely tied to the father or mother, okay? Then if they have their own expenses, their own lifestyle, then you create a new profile, or else you can just tie to the father or mother only. So thank you for coaching. But yes, there will be another session in the future. We'll be doing this very often, okay, maybe like 1 month once like that so that as you go along, you have any questions, then you can talk to me. You can see me more often also. Okay, so grouping in prospect. What do you mean grouping in prospect? Okay, so actually what you can do here, right? You can actually family member. If I add new member, then I say this is John Doe. Let's say if this is my parent, okay, whatever date okay, it's 10 more years. Then I can link. Yes, I can link. Find John Doe. Okay. Then I save this family member. Okay. So I can consider group this family together. Then when you click on this view profile, right, it will straight away open the John Doe's profile, and you see, you can see their things. Then you can see here also they are connected. All right, Daniel. List can also put here, right? Okay, wait. Daniel, okay, you understand grouping your prospects, you can do it this way. You can link the family, you can link the profile together. Okay, Shafini, the list is basically this. It's basically this. Okay. So this list is for the masterminders for now. Okay, this is actually sort of like a premium account lah. Premium account, you have two extra things, which is the new leads at YC, whereby you can click on leads form, or you can technically click on this copy link. Okay, then you can send it to the person. Then you will have this form for you to key in. Shafini Rahman. Date of birth. Not that old lah, kan? Younger a bit lah. Okay. Then your email, contact number, okay, email, occupation, marital status. I don't know, Shafini, I just put in an exact example. Okay, then you can add in a property, mortgage amount, 2,500, 500,000. I like to use this example. Do you have MRTA? Yes. What's the purpose? Own use. You have more property? Yes. 1,500, 300,000. Yes. Investment. You have more property, you just add some more. Then you click next. Then how much is your expenses? Per month. You have children? No. Do you have family members? No. How many policies? This one can later lah. Okay, then you agree. Submit. Okay. Then you will know. Then you will realize it will appear inside here. Okay, so this is another way to create a YC, but this is for the masterminders lah. Okay, so you can see the details over here. I mean, you send this link over to your prospect to fill in. Once they fill in already, you can find it inside here. Then you can process the leads. It will open this, and it will go in the basic stuff lah. Okay, no family member ma. Next, finish. And you see everything generated. Okay, so okay, so Shafini, that is the leads list lah. But you can actually when all your leads, right, you can just create profile for them lah. It's free. It's free for 6 months anyway. And then even if it's chargeable, right, we may not count by number of policy ma. So you can just edit inside here. Okay. Then you can see all the leads all here. Okay, can we have English Malay mode? Well, this is English. This is already English mode. We do not have Malay or Mandarin mode yet. No, we only have in general English. This is nice, easier to have. Okay, thank you so much. You mean the lead? Oh, you mean this Oh, okay. I never really thought of that. Yeah, we could have it. Yeah, can understand, Hanafi. All right. Thanks for noting this up. Can be done. How can we upgrade to Mastermind account if already registered in Mastermind program? Norma, you have registered for Mastermind, right? Okay. You haven't received the access yet. Okay. Is it recently? Did you just attend the recent 3 days? If yes, right, meaning to say that soon Yun is gonna send to me the list of masterminders, and we are I will be onboarding you separately, which means to say that your account will be the advanced account. Yeah, the premium account. Okay, and everyone else, you'll be getting the basic account. Okay, so in the future, yes, there will be chances to open for, you can subscribe to the premium account as well. Okay, all right, Daniel, sure. Okay, all right, so basically, have any other questions on this? Yes, no? Okay, everyone good? For those of you who does not have the access yet, I repeat again, okay, click into this link and fill in the form. And then we have to do a filtering, because recently we just had the 3 days of the MDFE experience. So we'll be filtering who is the masterminder account, who is the basic account. So everyone, okay, anyway, please just fill in, just register in, and then once we have sent you the access, right, okay, should be by Monday. If by Monday don't have, text me, okay. I think Yun will also go and announce that we have already sent out the email, okay. So please start using it. If you have any questions, come and contact me, and then we'll get through it. I'll go through with you how to use it again, or maybe on certain things like you don't come and ask me, Jaden, teach me from scratch. No, don't do that. Okay, you just try to start using it first. Okay, then please use. Once you have any comments, just let me know. Okay, all right, everyone good? If everyone is good, that will be all for tonight. Thank you so much for listening. And my number, yes, my number. Let me share this. My number is over here. Okay, you can see my number over here. Yes, that is my number. When can we have the replay video? This one I'll check with you, and again I'll chase him. Okay. So if there's any other questions, I'll still be here. For the rest of you, thank you so much and have a good night. All right, thank you. Bye. Better use this app using iPad or desktop. I would say using laptop or desktop would be better. iPad may be a bit, but still can use lah. But if you use laptop or desktop, would be better. Mihyun. Thank you, everyone else. Okay, good night. No other questions. Yes, Norma. iPad can change to desktop viewing. You just turn the thing. You can just turn the thing to yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you,
Anyone else?
Jaden. Good night.
Thank you, Kathy. Bye. Good night. Can call or WhatsApp you. WhatsApp better. WhatsApp already, right? Then you take picture, show me also, Because sometimes words difficult to explain things. A picture says 1,000 words. Okay. So take picture, send it to me, and then you just put in the description like what are you facing, all right? Okay. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.